Hey guys, Manny back here with another video. Have you ever realized how bad car dealerships commercials are? And I'm not just talking about TV ads. I'm talking about newspapers, magazines, even online. They're all bad. And finding the answer to my original question is really hard because we're so deep into it now and everybody is doing it that you really cannot find the source. Who did it first? Who knows? But what do I mean by all car dealership commercials are bad? Well, for the most part, they all start with a beautiful scenery, a beautiful car, sometimes even a beautiful girl. That's a nice bonus. But what happens is through the commercial, they all fall to the same hole, which is giving you a ridiculous payment or a ridiculous selling price that you can never really obtain once you come down to the dealership. Now, the key word there is come down to the dealership. That's all the ads are designed to do. They're trying to take you from your couch and bring you into the dealership. The only way they can do that is by giving you a unbelievable price. Of course, when you get to the dealership and you ask for the unbelievable price and you can't get it, the salesperson and the managers are going to put the blame on you. That's right. They're going to say, well, listen, Mr. Customer, on the disclaimer on the bottom, which, quite honest, nobody has time to read ever because they're super tiny and they just flash it at you if it's on TV. If it's in a magazine, it's so tiny that you need a magnifying glass. And same thing for a newspaper. So they're going to say the disclaimer describes what kind of money needs to be put down, what kind of credit you need, so on and so forth. And you find out at the dealership that some of the requirements that were down there, some of the rebates and incentives, you just don't qualify for. But you're already there, you like the car, and that's how they try to sell you. But how did we end up here? Again, the answer is nobody really knows, but everybody's doing it. And while local authorities and government agencies claim they regulate the car dealerships commercials, they really don't. And everybody just puts out whatever content they want. Now, the problem goes much deeper because if you look at the manufacturer's commercial, they're not any different. Yes, there has been in the past where we have some very funny car commercials and very well put together stories in a commercial. So not all of them are bad, but for the most part, they all fall down to the same issue that car dealerships commercials have. So you have the car dealerships, which are your local car dealership, and then you have the manufacturer, which is the company that makes the car. They also have bad advertisement because at the end of the commercial, they also advertise a ridiculous price that requires a ton of money down. And granted you, they're telling you, but it's on the disclaimer in the bottom where nobody ever reads it. And if it's on TV, it flashes at you for, I don't know, 2 seconds and then it's gone. You just don't have enough time to read all of that. So now they took a beautiful commercial that had a car driving through the woods or through snow and show you all the capabilities of the car, and they ended up with this stupid payment that you just can't get. Why do they do that? Ruin such a good commercial with a ridiculous payment. Just advertise the car and let me go find out what the price is. Now, listen, some of them do that. Some of them just advertise the car, show you beautiful shots of the car all around, and tell you to visit your local dealership. But not all of them. So, we have local dealerships doing it, we have manufacturers doing it. Can this be fixed? Well, of course, if everybody just stopped doing this deceptive advertisement, as everybody calls it, then it will be the end of it. But again, nobody's going to step up to the plate and be the first one to stop doing this because that means their pricing is going to be higher than the competitor. Now, this video is being filmed in May 2020. And we're in the middle of a pandemic, which already changed a lot of businesses. A lot of industries have changed the way they do things because of the pandemic. And the car industry is not going to be an exception. We've already seen many changes on the car industry and more to come. So hopefully with those changes, those stupid advertisements go away and we can get real pricing on a commercial every time we see it. Alright guys, that's all I have for you today. I hope you liked the video. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. Hit the little bell so you get notifications every time I upload a video. Stay safe. I'll see you in the next.